Hello, everybody. Welcome to the United Way. My name is Ralph Dukan, the presenter of this show. So, Manchester United will be announcing, Manchester United are up to closing in on their first signing for Erik Ten Hag. And who is this player? It is Antony. I don't know if you guys are excited, but guys, if you're excited, then Manchester United will be having Antony in their books in the next season. Please make sure you smash a like on this video and guys subscribe because whenever the deal is done, you will be the first to know. Just click the bell, subscribe, and click the bell, and we'll get in contact with you. We are a small channel, guy, but we care for those of you who subscribe to us. We try to give you guys the news, and we react to the news. So you shouldn't be actually disappointed if things don't go the way you wanted, because we just react to the news. So it came like 4 hours ago, when the Sun, which most people don't trust the Sun, right? The UK outlet, but Neil Costas, who works for the Sun, is someone which I personally think sometimes he gets things right. But I didn't come out with a video with it earlier. Immediately I read it. Why? Because I just said, okay, it's the Sun. But guess what? Most of the outlets in the UK have picked it up. The Mirror, the London Sports, other sports outlets have picked it up in the UK. So it seems as if the story isn't just out of hot air. It is reality. You see officials saying that you get the Mirror is coming. The Daily Express also is talking about it. Manchester is close to saying Manchester is close in on his first signing with the club. Representative flying to Amsterdam, and the player is Antony. Antony is someone which most of you like it. Guys, let me just give a minute and you guys just smash a like on this video because I know most of you love Antony. I know most of you see him as a flair player, a player who can bring what we have missed since David Beckham left the club. And guys, I just want to tell you guys something. The reason why I think Manchester United needs to make this signing, needs to send this news at least out today, tomorrow. Because on Friday, in 2 days time, in 3 days time, yeah, I don't know, minus plus where you're living, United owners, the Glazers, are taking 11 million pounds from the club in dividends, in kind of profit, right? Stock dividends, which means that they are reducing our chance to invest on buying players on the team. 11 million pounds in dollars is like 15 million dollars, which that is the difference between Manchester United and Barcelona in bringing De Jong. So when you hear someone like Gary Neville tweeting and saying that they shouldn't do it, that the Glazers should not take out 11 million, nearly 11 million of their dividends this year, is because it is vital. It's because the fans are getting really irritated. I think that if we don't, I know Simon Carroll will argue with me on this one. I think that if we don't, right, if we perform the same, if we don't qualify for Champions League next season, the Glazers will have to we'll have to sell this club. I know there are some people, but I think they are the minority who believe that the fans cannot influence the sales of this club, but I do believe they can. I've been around for a while. I know most of you watching this video are young, I call them TikTok fans, people who knew, very few of you watched Roy Keane playing for Manchester United. So I just want to say that I think that the fans, the modern fan, has a lot of power in football today. The modern fan has not only the power, but the modern fan has a lot of knowledge in football. But yeah, before I go up and down, I'll talk a little bit of the young situation. I'll talk a little bit of why I think that Timber could still come to Manchester United. Though I say could still come. I'll tell you guys, but just listen it. I will do a short video here. This will just be a 10-minute, hopefully, video, so you guys should get it right. So you get all the points here. So let's talk about this the signing in which we're expecting in Antony. Antony he plays very good with both legs. He operates mostly in the midfield on the right side. I think you saw him at Ajax. He is a kind of Brazilian that he got his magic, but he's collective. He has a massive collective awareness in his game. He understands the way Ten Hag wants them to play. And by the way, guys, I have some news about, not the good one, about ERIKSEN to United, which it is a little bit, it has stalled a bit, but hopefully it will get it through. So Antony is someone which I think if he comes, Rashford cannot play on the right. Rashford only fighting on the left with Jason Sancho. I don't know because from what I said, from what I told you guys, if you watched the videos yesterday, I listened to a Dutch the sports guy who is very close with Ajax Amsterdam and the whole Dutch team. Van den Krijn, something. His name is Van den Krijn, right? A Dutch journalist. If I have to be precise, I think I took his name here. His name is here you go. So you can go to YouTube and search this guy's video. He is quite a top journalist. Yeah, Marcel van der Kraan. Yeah, Marcel van der Kraan. He spoke specifically about the character of Erik ten Hag. You know, it's been for long we had a manager with such a character, and you being a manager for a club like Manchester United, you need to have that personality. It's only on that interview I understood that Erik ten Hag is from a very wealthy family. So for him, making money in football isn't something which is very well. It's important. It's not like critical. Let me put it this way. So he said Erik ten Hag's main point with Manchester United was that he needs the players. When you remember when they were announcing, I have to repeat this because some of you maybe haven't watched the video, but I've watched this video. Guys, please make sure you smash a like on the video. Please smash a like on the video and share these videos, guys, for all my Facebook friends here from in African continent, in Europe, in the UK, around the world. All of you football lovers, not only United fans. I need you guys to help and share these videos so we can build a better community. I can be doing live and we'll be talking to each other live. So as I said, he said Ten Hag is someone with a very tough character, a very critical person in the way he analyzes football, and he reminded that the manager of Guardiola, yeah, that Guardiola has huge respect for him because he's a guy who takes very serious note on details on his game. So he knows that for him to bring Manchester United at the level in which United needs to play as a team, not only winning goals and shouting on social media as you guys are used to, is for him to get the players that can play the football, players that can keep the ball, because we want to possess action, we have a high possession of play when we are playing. We have to play from the midfield. Our midfielder, I mean, guys, don't be worried about Harry Maguire, Bruno Fernandes. They'll be found out in just a couple of months. When they'll be found out, they'll be kicked out of this club by themselves, because we want to play a very offensive game. We will have tough times. We'll play against top opponents, but we want players that understand what is expected from their manager. But so he said he needed at least 3 players, and these 3 players were Frankie. You have the defender. The name is coming out there. You have Juren Timba, and you have also Eriksen, and the Brazilian, which is we are signing today in Antony. So Antony, these are the 4 players that he would love them to play for Manchester United. So that will help him. He already has Van de Beek, because it's important for you to have players who really understand the way you play. So if we have these players coming in, it is not a guaranteed success, but it's a guarantee that things will move the way he wants. So that is how that's what we will be expecting for Manchester United this season. So hopefully we will get at least more than 50% what we expect, which will be Frankie de Jong, because personally I think Frankie de Jong is the key player for this season. I think he will be the key signing for Manchester United. I think he's the guy who will be the fire. I mean, the guy who is going to generate our game, the guy who picks the ball, who dictates the game from the midfield. If you watch the way most of the teams are playing, Bernard Silva for City, and there are a lot of players in the Premier League which are very good in generating the game from the midfield. And United, we lack that. We have McTominay and Fred, and I hope we will not see these 2 guys ever playing together again. Maybe in a cup game. But Manchester United really needs to pin on the midfielder, and I really hope we can. Let's talk that will bring me up to another story, which will be Eriksen. Eriksen, there are some reports that he turned down Manchester United. He wants to stay at Brentford. He's a loyal player. But I think money will make a difference here. He's a free agent. He's going to play for a team which, well, if you want to be honest, they'll be fighting for relegation. He will not he will not change Brentford to be a Real Madrid or to be a Tottenham Hotspur. So Brentford will spend as much time they could in the Premier League, but they will drop at some point. But well, it could be this year. But anyway, as I say, I think Eriksson will sign for Manchester United. But if he doesn't sign, nothing bad. I mean, Eriksson's coming to Manchester United is not the main position we really want. If I ask most of you the main position, in fact, I did ask most of you on my Facebook group. Guys, join our Facebook group, the United there on the Man United, where everything is written below here. And well, if I asked you guys here on our Facebook group, and most of you said you wanted a CDM, we've been talking about this since the league. So I think here the CDM, central defense midfielder, is something which will be needed, because when you tell me if we play against a team like Manchester City, which also is a ball playing team, we play a team a very hard uh, attacking team like Liverpool, and we don't have a CDM as someone who does the dirty job, who the energetic guy in the midfield. I know the Brazilian Fred can do that, but Fred loses the ball like, I don't know. He's not just good enough, Fred. Honestly, I don't think he lacks that concentration. He doesn't have the qualities to lead to play like a real CDM. McTominay could, but he loses concentration. He can mark his players. He is just good when going forward and in the air sometimes, but I don't think these players do have that football intelligence to move forward. Yeah. So the situation here is that the situation here presently is Eriksson. The reports that Eriksson have, they're just conflicting reports. Eriksson has turned down United. Eriksson still consider coming to Manchester United. And yeah, so we will see this week. I think as more as the Glazers, as I tell you guys, much like on this video, guys, please also make I know I say this a lot, but please subscribe to the channel and also click the bell, because when I forward videos, at least you can get the first 3 minutes to get what's going on with your beloved club. Because if you look at the situation now with Manchester United, we our owners are taking 11 million, as I said earlier, and we haven't signed a player. There is a strategy. There could be a strategy, because we don't know, that United needs this signing to be announced maybe tomorrow, or maybe at least announce that they're there, make a deal there, and announce it immediately after the Glazers take their money, in order to close the loophole of the story that the Glazers will be taking their money. Because if it happens that the Glazers take their money, I mean, papers will write it everywhere that United have spent their first signing will be the Glazers taking 11 million out of the club. So yeah, for those of you who are just jumping in and you're tuning in, make sure you smash a like on the video, guys. Subscribe. Yeah, Manchester United, it seems Antony is going to be our first signing of the season, because Manchester has sent a delegation to Ajax Amsterdam to iron that contract. So all the press has picked it up. So I think in the next 48 hours, 24, 48 hours, we will be done. It will be a done deal with Antony. We are hearing reports it will be 40 million pounds, which is roughly 45 to 50 million euros. I think 40 million pounds for Antony. I think it will be a 4 years plus one extension for the Brazilian. So we will see, and we'll get you guys informed. Guys, I don't like to make long videos. I don't want to take your time, but I'm here to just report you the news, react to the news, and also we can sit quiet with what Gary Neville, one of the most loud voice in Manchester United fan base, previous player, has talked about the owners taking our money, and said they shouldn't do that this year. We are just back from the worst season in the history of Manchester United in the Premier League. The worst ever set of players and season, and we have our owners still taking money without even bringing players and seeing on how to move forward. I give them kudos for bringing in Ten Hag, because Ten Hag was basically your choice of being a Manchester United manager. They listen to the fans. I think we have to all sacrifice. We have sacrificed the players, the fans buying their merchandises, and also sacrifice in buying all these tickets, those the match goers, those who buy ticket of abonnements on Sky, on TV stations. Everybody contributes in Manchester, direct or indirectly, when you're a fan. So I think the owners also as well need to. So guys, it was great talking to you guys. Thanks for listening for this video, and let's hope that our next video will be deal done by this player Antony. And yeah, guys, stay tuned, guys. Smash a like on the video. Again, I will keep saying that. And yeah, subscribe. And hopefully United are kicking off their season with at least 70% of the players that Ten Hag needs, so we can at least get a good season next season. So guys, thanks again, and yeah, talk to you soon. Bye bye.